Read allegorically, Machiavelli's prince becomes the common person, the you and I, so to speak. She's the manager of a household, the head of a neighborhood association, the leader of a startup, or the parent who must choose on behalf of a posterity. Now, consider the following thought experiment. In a municipal office, a clerk discovers that a contract has gone awry. Rumor circles the corridor like a tempest in a teacup. Names are whispered, and the very clerk who raised the alarm finds herself blamed for a negligence she did not commit. She experiences the arsenic aftertaste of accusations, while the photocopier hums in the background. The immediate instinct is to protest, to demand proof, and to be cleared. Machiavelli would counsel a wholly different set of actions. His practical advice would be that exposure to blame and accusation is part of one's journey of being seen and of acting. The central question is not whether she is blamed, but whether the blame can remove her from the sphere in which she can do necessary work. If it cannot, then the fear of blame must not paralyze her. Machiavelli wrote that a ruler must learn to stop being good, at least when the occasion demands. Such a notion can very easily unsettle the modern era. Yet, the underlying claim is modest and deeply empirical. Why then should one not be afraid to be blamed for what one has not done? That is because fear of unjust blame can become an instrument of paralysis that harms others besides oneself. Because the public sphere will always be a place where appearance and reality diverge, and where the cost of inaction often outstrips the cost of a misunderstood deed. Because, finally, when calibrated by prudence and tempered by care, exposure to blame can indicate that you stood where others flinched. Machiavelli gives a sober, even though uncomfortable piece of advice. That is, we must learn to separate the moral vanity of being judged innocent from the practical duty of having acted well. It is in that separation that a common person becomes a responsible ruler of her own small realm. Finally, what I take from Machiavelli's 500-year-old insights today is that we must be skilled enough to detect that the common person who sees herself as a ruler has astute knowledge of the craft of being blamed. That is, she rather enjoys the fact that someone is talking about her or paying attention to her, even if that attention is one of scrutiny and accusation. She believes that it is in the interest of the longevity of a regime that she has successfully planted the seeds of controllable discomfort in the minds of a people. And with this knowledge, it becomes our job to assess why, even after several of our attempts to dethrone the prince or the ruler on account of moral failings, we still do not succeed. Are we at fault to blame the ruler? Or are we simply doing the ruler's bidding when we accuse her of moral laxity?